Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Golden State Warriors have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Houston Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Great to have you with us. Game 4 of Round 1 in the West. We're happy to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amen Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Butler. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Green, the pass to Payton. The 3 from Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He has the fastest shot in the game. In the basketball, Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Brooks. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Outside for Butler. 4-3. And he buries his first look.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Thompson outside. Now Green. And he converts the layup.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Payton. From downtown. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson against Curry. Thompson in the post. Back to Green. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Curry finds Payton. And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Shot on the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Green's got his second basket on the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And that one's good. Green.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson with a screen. The shot. Van Vliet misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Lets it go from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Green's got 6 points.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
And here's Butler outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Green. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Curry. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. He's got 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Şengün, a screen on Butler. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Shot is up. That's good from Curry on the assist from Green.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Outside Curry. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Van Vliet. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Green with the ball. Give him 8 points now. No good again that time. Moody from outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Rockets trail by 20. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Whitmore is out there with Aaron Holiday, and it's Eason in at the 3 spot. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. From 12 feet, that one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Hield from outside, sinks it from distance. Hield's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Holiday passes to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Whitmore. To the wing, right side. Here's Şengün. Hits the trifecta. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc, so when he does take these shots, he means business.
It's stolen by Holiday. In transition, here they come. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Houston, Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred Van Vliet comes in for Whitmore. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Warriors lead by 18. There's the triple. And the Warriors with another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside Whitmore. Outside Eason. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Whitmore outside. Second chance effort. Şengün, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Green, the pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson in the post. Defended by Podziemski. They get it again.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The three is up. Drills it from deep. Podziemski's got his third basket of the night.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
And here's Van Vliet. No points yet. Outside Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Left side Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Takes the three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Thompson. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Butler's checked in for Kuminga. Payton comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Now here's Green. Lets it fly. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 11.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Picked by Smith. Three-pointer, Van Vliet connects from downtown.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Pass to Hield. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Hield's got his second bucket on the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside, Green. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Warriors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Hield from outside. Another three for Golden State.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Butler can't get it to go. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Oh, deflected. Butler with a steal. Puts up a three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
That's tipped. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Houston Rockets.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question
every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask of.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot growing up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Well, Houston's shooting just 37% so far in this one. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Payton in at the three. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Curry gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Green missing. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Green's got 5 points.
And Green is very selective at looking to shoot. He tries to only take high percentage shots.
And Sengun throw it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Curry. He's got 16. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
The three from Curry. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Van Vliet against Green. Van Vliet misses.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The kick out. Curry fires the three. Butler tries again, and it's laid up and in by Green. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Outside Curry. Inside. Outside for Butler. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Van Vliet misses.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Butler passes to Green. Here's Payton. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Brooks outside. They set the pick. Fires for three. Majimski grabs the board. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 16-6 run. And that one's good. Green.
Over the years, we've seen that Draymond can shoot, but for him, it's just about finding consistency and confidence in his jumper.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Payton with it. Green picks him up.
Good man. But the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls to Curry.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
And Houston making a change here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Golden State. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Curry. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Basket's good.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Good on the bucket. Kuminga's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Green. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Whitmore. Second shot opportunity, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying for high percentage looks here in the second half, a strategy they hope will help them close ground.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Yes, it's good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Shepard is out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the small forward position.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that one drops.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Timeout. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Williams is checked in for the Rockets. Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Golden State. Fires away from way outside. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Eason. Second chance shot. Outside Whitmore. Launches a 3. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside Moody. Hield passes to Curry. From deep. They grab their own miss. And Post gets it to go. All right, guys, the breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Şengün goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Curry's shot is off. The Rockets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Williams misses. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
From about 19, and it's Hield. That time on the assist from Curry. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Whitmore outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Curry. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is in getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Smith. Back to Şengün. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. That gives him a double-double.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Williams. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this evens up the series at 2 games apiece. They came in and did what they had to do. Now locations will change again.
And this puts them in a great position. Going forward, they just need to stick to what they do best.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And the Warriors call time here. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
What an impressive performance for him tonight, particularly on the scoreboard. But understand, the team's unselfish play, the ball movement, the player movement allowed him to convert consistently on the offensive end.
Yeah, they were on thin ice in this series. He knew it, and he went out there and did something about it. He wasn't about to let them go into a 3-1 hole.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Green finds Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
From long range.
Did you see where he shot that from?
How about that?
Okay, what was that? I have no clue how he hit it.
Van Vliet outside. Nice move. Can't get it to fall. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
The shot by Pajemski, no good. Now Van Vliet. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A huge victory for them, knotting this series to 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. And so, for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Nah, I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making...
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Thunder have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Memphis Grizzlies. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
All right, you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinal live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burton. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5. You look at Memphis. Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And, Kevin, these are the games where, I feel like you need to make big shots because the teams are close. 1 or 2 plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
2 shots. Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach, and he knows this team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And so here's Memphis. The Thunder making the shot. Grant connects in the foul line jumper.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Count that one for George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Ja Morant. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Morant. He drains the quick shot. Morant's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Morant. He has 6. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Offensive rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 5 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bain, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Wells to end the run with the putback. They shoot again. 80 can't hit. Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Williams for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Bain. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. Here's Morant. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 10. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, there's 1:26 left in the first. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Caruso, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And so it's Memphis with it after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Dort wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Morant against Caruso. Pass to Aldama. Fires for 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Morant, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Shoots the 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. everyone. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the small forward. They get the rebound. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson, a screen on Caruso. Memphis moving it around. Kennard's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Wiggins from outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside Pippen. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And Aldama slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Chipped away.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
Number 7, Santi Aldama.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. From 13. And again, Memphis no good. The Thunder leading by 17. Puts up a deep three. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Clark with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 19-point game. And they get it. Nice jump shot. Good. Morant's got 12 in the game.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Basket counts, and the Thunder lead by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Williams gets the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, Bain. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Morant. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
"19 seconds left here in the second, and he lobs it up toward the rim, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that one's good, Caruso. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Morant for three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Memphis Grizzlies.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the three spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant.
Oh! And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nifty move. Oh, the power on that Fruity.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Back to Bain, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they
say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Holmgren finds Williams. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hop, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 16 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And Morant gets it to go.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half.
Dort passes to Williams. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Outside Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Edey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Holmgren. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Caruso. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Jackson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Dort. And 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Fires the 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. 1:24 left here in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Morant with another miss. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-5 run here. Caruso offline with his 3. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 26 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Bounce pass from Aldama.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Pass to Dort. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Aldama passes to Bane. Sends it from downtown. Baines got 5 points in the quarter.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Baines, so dangerous from out there.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Morant. Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. Elbow shot, and Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. Clark outside. Pass to Bain. Rebound by Williams.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A three-pointer. Wiggins buries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 21.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Tries from 16. Again, Oklahoma City.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. On defense, the Thunder. Outside Pippen. Payne for three. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. To the inside. Here's Aldama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
On the wing, Jackson. Knocked away and stolen by Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness just a problem for defenders.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so he makes both from the line. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Edey. Jackson against Wiggins. Here's Edey. Now here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Pass to Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Wells, and that one's good. Caruso.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Dort. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got 19 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on an 18-6 run.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Oklahoma City.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece. Just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And that one's good. Caruso.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Edey. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 11.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Here's Morant. The layup missed. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder.
And that one misses.
Isaiah Joe. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant looking around. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Morant. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking